Alright, so good morning, everybody. Sorry, I have been absent for this past week. Wasn't feeling good, so just trying to get back into the hang of things. So, anyways, let's begin. Obviously, we are first on GJ. So, because we are at the beginning of a new week, let's go ahead. We did close as a level of support last week, and keep in mind that our overall bias was more bullish based off of structure, and these are all just minor levels of it as well. So what we do see right now though too as well is we do have a higher low point. Let's go ahead and mark this off right here. So we do have this level right here that we can see on this higher time frame as well. So we know where we're at on these higher time frames. So now let's start breaking it down to like H1. So we are breaking all these minor levels of resistance as well, and maintaining higher low points as well, that we can do that we can see these minor levels of support on one time frame higher, right? If we also look here too, is we did break a counter trend line. So we haven't really established a strong level of resistance yet, but we do have these minor levels of resistance that we can plot our point B on for our fib. So we did retrace to 38.2% here. We don't really see any of this on this higher time frame because it's just too far out, but we do see a lot of volume being pushed in one direction that correlates with daily time frame. So either H2 or H1, and we are at negative 27%, and our next projection is 61.8%, which does correlate with this area of resistance right here too. So if we can just maintain structure on these lower time frames as well, we can definitely possibly see 61.8% today, either today or tomorrow. So we're only about 40 pips away. It's not bad for GJ. So let's go on to UJ. So UJ's been kind of annoying lately too. As you can see here, we are maintaining this area of support right here, and our point A and point B for our fibs is this right here. Boom. And right here. So we are just maintaining this area of resistance where if you want to, you can just draw it a little bit lower. It's not necessarily broken, but it is just lower. And this is the main level. We do see this level on one time frame higher. Right. So what we do have also is we are breaking these areas of resistance as well, and also maintaining higher low points. So this was really the first level of support. This is the second level. So what we can do here is draw a intermittent fib. That way we can establish going on to when we go to M30, because we are basing structure off of H4. Our whole goal is to try and get to at least negative 27% off of here. Seems pretty stringent today, but what we can do is just trade these as M30 structure as well. So we are in some sort of retrace, so we can just plot a counter trend line here for M30. And as long as it maintains this area right here, which we can see on H1, we are good to go for trading the main trend. So gold. So last month closed with a lot of exhaustion and consolidation. And you can see here last week was just up and down as well. But we do have a higher high point right here and some sort of minor level of support. So that's why, so with gold, kind of like to base it more off of a daily, the overall bias off a daily structure, and our point is to try and get to this higher high point as well. Seeing how we were in a consolidation zone, you know, a lot of just sideways movement, but on H1, you know, this is a clear indication of a range where you have breaks of level of resistance, breaks of levels of support, and it's just all sideways. But where we're at right now though too is still at a level of support, so our more higher time frame bias is more bullish as well. Seeing this, you know, we are not in a counter trend to this higher time frame, right? So we do have an area that we can establish our fib from right here to right here. You know, I would just stick to this and just understand that we are maintaining these higher low points off of H1, right? And on these lower time frames, we are starting to break areas of resistance as well, okay? And maintaining levels of support. So we maintain this level of support, yes, even though this was a lot of volume in one direction, we did maintain it. And especially after this break of this level of resistance, we can see that on higher time frame as well. So let's see if we can get some sort of retrace and a nice continuation to negative 27% and then to negative 61%. Okay. And so just because of how these pairs have been moving lately, such as GJ and UJ all last week, just in a lot of ranges and not really respecting any sort of lower time frame structures, you know, decided to add on to an index. We were taking a look at NASDAQ for a little bit, but US30 does look like it is more trendy. If we can see here too, you know, so this might move a little bit more, but it might be easier to analyze as well. So with indexes, what I like to do is base the overall direction off of H4. You know, just keeping in mind where I'm at with daily time frame, because no matter what, the whole purpose of these is to get, you know, higher and higher and higher and higher. So you just got to keep everything in mind, right? So as you can see here, we did break an area of resistance. We are maintaining levels of support as well. So I will have my first point A right there and bring it up to right here. We do kind of see this level, but it's not a very strong level, but it does give a clear indication where we can possibly start take profits and stuff like that too, especially if we do look to the left. We do have this area here that does line up with negative 27%. In fact, we can, this entire area. Okay. And then breaking it down to, M30. So we do have these higher low points as well being maintained. So again, our intermittent time frame is M30. We do see that it is making lower high points and breaking levels of support. So we are in a counter trend. Nothing major, but we are in a counter trend to it. So so this is really where you want to take profits and stuff like that too, just simply because it just moves so quickly and such. And then this is where your projections are similar to GJ, where you're not trying to get to TP all the way up here. You're just trying to trade the trend within it, but it gives you a good sense of direction on where to go. Like if you see here, you wouldn't be looking for buys quite yet if you're seeing an area of resistance on H4. You want something, a strong level, to first establish itself to continue for the buys. All right, so that's going to be it for right now. Just taking a quick look and see. So yeah, that's going to be it for right now. So let's have a good day. Happy trading. Links for everything will be in the bottom for the Discord group to ask me questions directly, talk, come hang out. Instagram, go follow me and such, and give this video a like. And if you're not, do subscribe to stay up to date as well. Gonna be trying to do this every single day if I can. If not, at least 4 times a week. But I do want to stay on top of this. Know that let this go for a little bit. So anyways, let's have a good day. Peace.